Hello everyone and welcome to the Sportier stream tonight. Oh, I accidentally have my mic on the different tab. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Sportier stream. Nice to see you all here tonight as we've got the Masters series from the Blackline Championship series on the stream. I'm very ready to get to see this division. Tonight is the night we get to see it here in week 1 of the Blackline Championship series, season number 15. A big event here for all of us. Master Series, the top teams in the Blackline Championship Series, and well, one of the teams tonight are Blackline Championship Series Master Series champions. That's a mouthful to say, as we'll have Midwest Mafia Black taking on Degree Esports Black. But before we do that, gotta take a look at what our daily schedule has looked like here. Egoist earlier today took down Redwater 3-1. Now we'll go on to another best of 5, obviously Midwest Mafia, Degree Esports. And then after this match, we'll go straight to Evo, Astro out of Team Evo, going on Golden Hour Esports, Oblivion of Golden Hour Esports, who we got to see another one of their teams earlier this week in GHE Sunrise playing in the Surge Cup. This is their Tsunami Cup equivalent, which is their higher ranked team, but now again we got Midwest Mafia Black and Degree Esports Black, and a lot of recognizable names here. We've seen Midwest Mafia Black before, back when they were NOLA Flight Black in the Blackline Championship Series in seasons 13 and 14, and for both those seasons they won. They won both of them as well, so these guys coming off of being 2-time champions. On the other side, for Degree Esports Black, player will know the best is Getz. We've seen him on the stream before on Rift Esports, back in the Rocket League Splash Series Season 4 in the GC3 Plus Tsunami Cup, where his team ended up falling in the quarterfinals. But obviously since then, new team, new org, Degree Esports will be where he represents. So, pretty good match here when we have our defending champions taking on a new set of challengers. Midwest Mafia Black or Degree Esports Black prediction poll is live, so get your votes on who you think will take this one. As this will be a best of 5 series. As before we even get things started again, I want to just thank all the people who gave support here. Thank you, T4Pack, Lil Soft Serve, Nemesis, and Wow It's Itachi. All the follows that we had as the stream was going live, so thank you all so much for all of your support. It means so much to join the Sportier stream, and again, you got some great action tonight. We'll be starting with our SSL matchup here in Midwest Mafia Black, Degree Esports Black, and then we'll move to our GC3 and SSL match, obviously later tonight with Evo, Astro, Golden Hour Esports, Oblivion. So, prepare for that. 2 very late matches on the stream, but still exciting nonetheless. We're gonna have some great action here tonight with both of these rosters. And this is part of the Masters series, only 10 teams in this division. They all play each other once. So again, these matches are going to be quite difficult for these rosters, but that is as expected. And just waiting on these teams. As soon as they're in the lobby, we'll be good to go here to get the Masters series kicked off in the Blackline Championship Series. The defending champions, Midwest Mafia Black, taking on Degree Esports Black, who step up, take the challenge. Gonna be quite a tough challenge, to say the very least, in week 1, but they get things sorted out. And just making sure we get things underway in just a few minutes. I'm checking to make sure these teams are ready, as we're only a few minutes out here of this series. Expect greatness from these sides. This is going to be a tough match for both of them. Again, Midwest Mafia defending that championship seems easy at first look, but it really isn't. It's such a tough thing to do. They've already done it once, but the competition around them always gets better. I mean, heck, last season in the grand finals, they got the bracket reset taken from them before they got their win. Something that didn't happen the season before. So, again, the competition gets tougher. These guys are going to have to do a lot to defend their championship, but it is something that they are prepared to do. We'll get to see if that is what happens. as we wait on these tides to take to the lobby. We got Instinct, Gets, and Zeebs in for Degree Esports. So already got their 3 players. Midwest Mafia be joining any minute now. And again, this is a roster of 5 players. These guys have been teammates for a while though, so a lot of them could go in. It could be pretty interchangeable. Bebel, O, and Majestic are the ones that are listed first, but we'll see who actually does show up tonight because again, all 5 of these players are really solid. Again, we're gonna have to see how Degree Esports plays though, because we know how Midwest Mafia plays. We've seen this team before at a NOLA Flight. When they were NOLA Flight Black, this team is good. They're consistent. They have so much team chemistry. That's what makes them so scary. And again, overall individually, they have the skill. Although again, that's not part. Is their teamwork here as just waiting to see when they'll join in the first place. But they should be here any moment. First one probably is getting warm up. I know how teams are. They don't. These generally high-ranked teams don't join until exactly match start time. We'll get them to join on in here for tonight. Midwest Mafia Black, Degree Esports Black. A match that should be everything we'd love to see at the Blackline Championship Series. Just good, high-level action. I mean, it is the highest division. I guess there's no real major competition out of that one. I'm just waiting on updates here from these teams. Again, we got a lot of predictions coming in for Degree Esports, which happy to see again this org getting its support. I wonder how many Midwest Mafia fans are out there that are supporting Midwest Mafia Black. I think this is the top team out. No, it's not the top team out of Midwest Mafia. I think they have a South American team that's even higher ranked. But this is one of their top teams. I think this is their best North American roster out of Midwest Mafia here in Midwest Mafia Black. Yeah, and they should be here any moment. Hopefully they are doing just fine. We did send them match lobby info. They do know where to join. And we have to just wait a little bit here. Again, as soon as we get our message from these teams that they're both good to go, it'll be good to get the series underway. As here comes V-Bell, so that means Typical and Owen are in. So it is not Majestic, it is Typical who is joining in for this one. So that is the roster for Midwest Mafias. Good to get things underway here. Our doubleheader at the end of the night. Our late night matches begin here in the Masters circuit of Blackline Championship Series Season 15. The 2-time defending champions, Midwest Mafia Black, moved on from NOLA Flight Black to this. Now they look to make their new org proud in the Blackline Championship Series. Degree Esports, who just had an incredible run in the Spate Championship recently in the Open Qualifier. Now they get to make their start in the BLCS. MM Black, or MWM Black, whichever way you call them, on the blue. Degree Esports Black on the orange, and a best of 5 to start off a Masters Series action here in BLCS Season 15. B-Bell, Owen, Typical teammates for a very long time. Sim and Black roster, as I said, have so much team chemistry. That's what's going to make them so scary to defend against, because their intensity is high. But what allows them to do this is just their teamwork, and you're already seeing that early on. Typical, Owen, and it's V-Bell to finish it off. And that's the MWM Black playstyle. It's playing in your face, it's playing high up, and it's playing with each other. They're going to win on team chemistry. But the way to stop this team is to just prevent their offense from being able to do what it wants to. No easy feat, but definitely possible, although we're almost at a second goal there, as that pass from Typical does find Owen, but not the nets. And Midwest Mafia will be back on defense again, but quickly they go. Owen to V-Bell, and just as soon as they get on defense, they will escape right out of it. As Typical, Instinct, Owen to cooks her pinch this one back. Typical. Already calling for this one, and that shot was on, but Gets will be there. And Degree Esports will immediately send themselves back. Not willing to take any major risks here. Especially against a team like Midwest Mafia, who you really can't take lightly here. This is a team that's going to win. It's going to win often. Best that Degree Esports can do is stay with them right now for game 1. Maybe pull out a close win, but these matches are going to be intense for them. Again, this is probably the scariest team in this division just based on their prior results. Degree Esports struggling to keep up. It's another one for V-Bell. 2-0 for Midwest Mafia Black. Goals coming in early as Degree Esports just struggling to stay afloat on defense. Again, there's no surprise, I think, for a lot of teams that have struggles against Midwest Mafia. This team just brings so much offense, so much to the plate. But it is only the start of game 1. Degree Esports still have a ton of tricks that they can pull out. My headset's having issues. Well, I don't know why it's making those noises. Whenever it makes noises, that usually tells me it's not happy about something. Let's see if I can fix it. While it's happening, Midwest Mafia will keep the offense going. Let's see if that fixes it. I just reset my headset, so maybe that'll fix whatever issues it had. As Degree Esports trying to go for the midfield, but again, Midwest Mafia, there's one thing they don't like to do is play on defense. This team always tries to find the fastest route out of that back line. Sometimes it could be a bit chaotic, sometimes it could be a bit risky, but again, that team chemistry really does help them. It does save them a lot when it comes to trying to get that ball out, because they do play very high up. That is a way that Degree Esports could potentially counter Midwest Mafia. But so far, no major luck getting that ball through as Zeebs, typical, will... This one's to Owen, and that will be Midwest Mafia. Back of the ball, but they've overcommitted. Instinct should have shot that one. Degree Esports had an opening, but they could not take it. Now V-Bell gets... Owen will save it away. Midwest Mafia again trying to get themselves upfield, but again, their fast route to doing so generally isn't the one that's working. Look at that infield pass, and the ball will be sent to the back post, and it will fall in. Typical scores. Midwest Mafia Black, with all the defense they had to play, it took one pass to unlock their true potential, and they're back on the scoreboard. 3 goals scored for Midwest Mafia Black, the 2-time defending champions. Degree Esports Black not finding any luck on offense here, but they'll have to go back again. V-Bell gets on low boost, but it'll only be Owen. Typical. Ooh, I was looking on that infield attempt, but he could not find it. It is Degree the other way, whiffed by Typical, but Owen will respond, and Degree Esports now committing heavily to offense. They've got to be careful themselves that they don't overcommit. Now, for us, Midwest Mafia Black, you tend to want to move that midfield. Overcommitting can be a huge issue against this team, because you may not notice it until they do get that ball on the other side of the field, and by that point it may be too late. MM Black, again, just so good at being a fast team that's in your face, but Degree Esports seems to be handling it just fine at this point, although the problem is they gave up so many goals early on. It's going to be so tough for them to get others. Especially when Midwest Mafia continue their offensive pushing. Owen will make it 4. And the goals continue to pile on here for Midwest Mafia. As Typical and Owen. And again, it's just all in the face of Degree Esports Black. I'm sorry that I keep repeating myself, but it's really the Midwest Mafia playstyle. It is not too complicated to look at. Yet they do it so well, as now a kickoff goal. It's another for Typical. And this is a smashing game 1. Midwest Mafia Black taking full control of the series at this point. And it has only begun. Degree Esports Black. We're going to have a lot to talk about going into game number 2. Well, yes, they are probably going against what is rated as the best team in this Masters series. Degree Esports have proven that they have been solid to keeping them out at times. It just need to do it a lot more. They need to do it a lot better. They need to do it a lot earlier. They have still had their struggles with that intensity. As Gets, who's bumped away on that chance. V-Bell. Oh, and a whiff from Owen, but Degree Esports wasn't ready for it. Midwest Mafia with another clear. This time from Typical. Zeebs. Still Typical. He'll get to Owen, but no shot came, and Midwest Mafia will continue to tick that time away. Looking for one more goal here in the final seconds, but I don't think that chance is going to come very easily. Mid-Degree Esports willing to let this game end, although Midwest Mafia still want that goal. Instinct will win the challenge, though. Degree Esports pushing Midwest Mafia back. Typical. Owen, no boost, and he won't get the touch, and that is Midwest Mafia with Game 1. A shutout win over their opponents here in Degree Esports Black. The start of the series going the way of the champions. But this match still has a lot more to go for Midwest Mafia. Right into game number 2 with their confidence, but Degree Esports obviously confident themselves going into it as well. Seems not leaving anything behind. As again, my headset, what is it up to? You know what, I'm just gonna... Let's see if... As thank you for the follow, Temp. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. I know you got to see us earlier today. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. As we got Midwest Mafia Black, actually a team that's in the RLSS Cyclone Cup, under the name of Midwest Mafia, taking on Degree Esports Black here in the Blackline Championship Series, Masters Series. Midwest Mafia, 2-time champions in the Masters circuit in the last 2 seasons, have won. Now looking to once again defend their title here against the newcomers in Degree Esports, but right now Degree had a rough start in Game 1. It was just a really bad start that snowballed into a whole lot more goals. Maybe this game can prove to be a little bit different. Still, no goals scored. As Temp asking, how you been? I've been doing great, man. Your series was amazing to watch. By the way, congrats on your win for Egoist. Yeah, I'm doing amazing, man. It's just fun. You get to see great action here tonight. Midwest Mafia. Typical. Great dribble here. He's got a really good touch. Looking for the double tap. Across the goal. Off the post. The bump came through, but no shot came. Degree Esports Black will hold on in the goal line as Midwest Mafia almost an incredible cross-map double tap, but it won't work well for them. As here comes another challenge. V-Bell on low. Typical to clear. Zeebs. First touch, keeps it high. Now V-Bell has to jump for it, but runs out of boost on the way there. That means Gets now, free range to work with. Pass down to Instinct. Midwest Mafia Black. First time this team has really looked all that nervous on the back line. And yet they'll still get their challenges and the dunk. Owen, Typical. Low touch to catch, but it will be Gets, who have seen all of that before. He won't let it get the best of him as a team pinch of Midwest Mafia removes at least the danger for now out of Degree Esports. But Owen still looking for more as that redirect will be on target. Degree Esports back to the usual ways here on offense. No shots coming all that quickly for them. Midwest Mafia opting to take things slow, although maybe not that slow, because here's a chance. That net's open and Instinct will put it through. Miscommunication from Midwest Mafia. Owen not on the same page as his teammate there, and it's an open net for Instinct and for Degree Esports. Game 2. Midwest Mafia opening the door here for Degree Esports Black. As Degree, they're going to need to hold on to this lead as best they can because, again, we've seen what Midwest Mafia can do when they have offense. This team just plays so high up. It feels like goals are bound to happen when you give them space. Degree Esports trying to do none of that, but here comes a chance from Owen. Zeebs will over that back post. As Typical, he hesitated on that shot and he'll pay for it there. Degree Esports will keep the offense going. As Gets could not get around Owen before losing the ball, and Midwest Mafia another double commit, but it's V-Ball to carry. Owen to get the bump on Gets, but not in time. And Degree Esports will keep the offense going. The newcomers in the Masters circuit trying to make what will be quite an impressive win here in Week 1. As Owen gets Instinct's backflipped on the spot. Degree Esports will hold this one closely as Typical Great touch, V-Bell going for bumps and a whiff there. Instinct gets enough of it though. Not the touch he was looking for. It sailed off to his back wall and not in front of him. But in a way, it actually helped him. Midwest Mafia had other players upfield. Who knows what would happen if he hit that ball in front of him? What kind of a follow-up would be brought? That means for Degree Esports, their lead is held for now, but Owen trying to find that corner. A bit of panic now for Midwest Mafia. Time is running low as V-Bell to the back wall. Not the touch that Zeebs would wish he had, but it's good enough as Owen sidewall double gets waiting on the goal line. They'll clear again. Owen, typical. To the back wall, Zeebs. Beaten by Owen as a demo from V-Bell comes through. Midwest Mafia fighting the defense to get their chance, and V-Bell will take it. 33 seconds remain. And Degree Esports Black could not hold on forever. The demos came from V-Bell, and the aggression fought through. Midwest Mafia tied up at 1 late in game 2. Now to look for the one to take it. But that one in the midfield. Owens pushed up high. Zeebs racing down, going for goal. And Zeebs will take it. An overcommit. You have to ask for Midwest Mafia Black what on earth they were thinking. That isn't a commit you cannot make. And with 18 seconds to go, Midwest Mafia again put on the back foot. I need another answer. But Degree Esports not having any of it to clear down the field and Instinct. No touch made though, and this could be a little awkward here. Degree Esports committed kind of heavily for that challenge. Midwest Mafia with space, but oh, it's a whiff. That's Degree Esports who will take game 2. They were the ones off to the quick start. They're the ones to hold it for the vast majority of that game, even with only having 3 shots. They're not out shooting Midwest Mafia, and I don't think we're going to be seeing them ever do that. But a better answer is if they can just hold them off, play good defense. Again, that aggression from Midwest Mafia can be their downfall. You have to play it well, and that's a tough thing to do. The last 2 seasons, very few teams have ever been able to take them down in the best of 5s. No one has been able to take them down in the best of 7, except for Escape Velocity Horizon last season in that bracket reset in the grand finals, but even then they could not take that second series. Degree Esports could be one of very few teams if they continue this solid defensive performance. I know there's a lot of Degree Esports fans in this chat. I'm sure they'll be happy to see their team performing well after that Game 1 disaster. Game 2 proving to be a lot nicer here for the newcomers. As we head into game number 3, the match point determiner. As here we go, back into the action. And Degree Esports use this playstyle consistently. It feels like it's one that should not work, but against Midwest Mafia, this team's just going to outshoot you. It's kind of a fact here that this team and the offense they bring is one that I don't think any other team can replicate. Degree Esports definitely can't replicate it. You're gonna have to rely on their defense to do well for them. They can't hold up Midwest Mafia. They're gonna see game 1 repeat it all over again. Gonna be a game of small margins here for Degree Esports Black. They've got to get comfortable with only having 1 goal in as their lead, because I don't think we're gonna be seeing them get more than 1 all that often, if ever, in these matchups. But it is very possible. Teams have beaten Midwest Mafia before. Best of 5s, it's a much easier place to do it. Degree Esports trying to be the new top team in the Masters circuit, but Midwest Mafia, not the touch they're looking for. They're typical. I got hung up on that post and nearly gave the goal away for free there for Degree Esports, but He has gotten back, although that touch, double commit from Midwest Mafia, and a bit of a moose whiff there from Typical. It will give Instinct space to find Zeebs. Owen tripped on the post, so he still got back to it. Again, all came from Typical. A bit slow to pick up boost, and now here comes the offense from Degree Esports. Zeebs gets all alone. Typical does have the pre-jump, but doesn't have any connection on that defensive play. And again, it's infield. V-Bell to block. Typical, just trying to get this one out. Midwest Mafia looking a bit flustered. As I've said before, they hate to play defense. This is not a team that likes to be back in the backfield. They're going to try to get out as fast as possible. They love to be upfield. They love to hold offense. As you see from Degree Esports, they will find times to get their chances. It's just, do they make them count? As Midwest Mafia with another clear. V-Bell gets with the beat. Owen will save this one away, and will continue to fly upfield as V-Bell off the ceiling in front. Owen! The counterattack from Midwest Mafia, and it's just so fast. It's as if they can turn things up to 11 immediately. And really, they can. We've seen them explode through the midfield. We've seen so many teams do it. If you remember, Dano Electronic Athletic Organization, that's another team that seems to play this way. Although they are a little bit more well-rounded in that their offense isn't, nearly as scary, but their defense is a little bit more consistent against their opponents. They are a team as well that plays for that midfield, that plays to explode through. That felt like one of the plays that they would go for. Speaking of Dano Electronic, we're actually going to be seeing them tomorrow on the stream for their return. As Midwest Mafia, again, trying to keep that offense going, but they're holding a lot more control here. V-Bell, though. Oh, what a juke! V-Bell just deked the last defender. And Midwest Mafia off to a running start. That pass may not have been what he wanted, but so some great creativity to get around Zeebs. No easy place to do it. And Midwest Mafia Black up by 2 now. We'll look to add another. Typical goal in front. Baguettes will be there. V-Bell, I know, is looking for Owen, but his pass goes wide. Owen will try for the ceiling pinch instead. That one just wide. V-Bell had a chance to score. Typical now. Across the goal. Second touch. No in. V-Bell finishes it off. 3-0 for Midwest Mafia Black. And even with how Game 2 went, this team is pretending as if it never happened. A stark contrast to what we saw last game. Midwest Mafia Black back in business. That business is dismantling the Degree Esports Black defense. Typical, looking for another one. Gets great control on that air dribble. Again, Degree Esports cannot seem to break out. Midwest Mafia continuing to play ultra aggressive. As now Typical. Infield gets over, and it's Owen with a surefire goal. His second, Midwest Mafia Black's fourth. And the offensive firepower continues for Midwest Mafia. Nobody can stop this team. Once they're on a roll, good luck slowing them down. It's just not possible. And for Degree Esports, this game has gotten out of hand very quickly and probably too far out of hand. As Midwest Mafia looking for number 5, Typical. Trying to get the bump, he doesn't connect, but it does give V-Bell the opening he needs. For Degree Esports, unfortunately for them, this is just extra pain at this point in this game. It really doesn't make anything easier. It's probably not going to change the result in any major way. And game 3 looks like it's going to go to Midwest Mafia. They'll go on double match point. And for Degree Esports coming in, challenging this top tier team. That challenge was accepted, and they may not be able to complete it. West Mafia Black playing with so much confidence. When you have a 5-goal lead, you kind of can play with whatever confidence you want. The result, it's going to stay as it is for now. And while Degree Esports Black will look for any sort of consolation, Midwest Mafia Black will continue to do what they do and what they have done every season before. Play aggressive, play up high. Really set their confidence into game number 4. Game 5 would be a fun way for us to start off this Masters Series season, but I don't think it'll be fun for Midwest Mafia. Degree Esports has definitely proven that they're shakeable here. Midwest Mafia have continued to be dominant, even with that hiccup in Game 2. Game 3 and Game 1 look like carbon copies of each other. Midwest Mafia with another straight shutout here in this series. Looking to just go and take this one in 4 games. Whereas for Degree Esports Black, this is where things get real difficult for them. Pressure is on them. Perform well, they've got to win 2 straight. No easy feat. Teams have rarely been able to do that kind of stuff against Midwest Mafia Black. Even then, we'll get to see if it's possible. As Game 5 not off the charts, not off the cards just yet. As long as there's still a series, there's still a potential for Degree Esports to take this one. As we head into game number 4, Midwest Mafia Black, 2 shutouts to take match points. This is their chance to take the series now, start off Season 15 as well as they can. Previous seasons, they've always done well in Week 1. I think they've always won in Week 1. Well, they want to do that again here. Degree Esports Black need to play clutch. That defense needs to hold on, but no telling what the offense of Midwest Mafia will do this game. Because so far, they have been lights out as usual. As Owen, gonna look for some sort of outplay. He does have a dunk, but Esports will have to search from the backfield as no second touch from V-Bell. Gets good pass off to Instinct. Should be a good chance to score, and it will be. Owen has gotten removed, and Degree Esports once again early in the lead. He did this in Game 2, and it did well for them. All you need to do at this point is trust their defense. Because that's what's going to get them wins, not their offense. Their defense, that's a lot more important at this stage of the game. He's ultimately getting more than 1 goal in the lead against the Midwest Mafia. A very tough task. And knowing that Midwest Mafia will take advantage of teams that give them openings, that defense has to be locked down from Degree Esports, or else you will be seeing Midwest Mafia take over like they have before. But without that confidence booster that they usually start off with, it could be a very difficult game for Midwest Mafia. As V-Bell up with his typical, though, off the crossbar. Owen has the beat. Second touch, dropping down, and Getz will save it off the ceiling. V-Bell. Oh, he couldn't recover on the sidewall. That clear goes all the way out as Midwest Mafia waiting back again. Zeebs. It's Owen. Well, outplayed there. Now got the bump on Instinct. Gets with 40. Oh, almost a bump there from V-Bell. It's typical. Unorthodox back pass to Owen. Midwest Mafia. You can already see that pushing up to the midfield that they always do whenever one player has the ball. They'll do it again here with typical. Instinct will have this one. Owen calls off V-Bell. Midwest Mafia upfield once again. Zeebs in the midfield, straight to V-Bell. Will shut down that chance. He's also stolen the boost as well. Owen. Precarious position, typical. Will cut across net to get that save. Now he'll get this one to keep out Zeebs. Owen. He'll hit the corner. Instinct. A heavy touch. V-Bell. Trying to tuck it in that top left, and well, he definitely had the angle on it, but not the power. And Degree Esports will be able to react to it, as now they'll react to this one. V-Bell challenged low on that, and Zeebs, I don't know if he was expecting that to go in, but he'll take it. V-Bell tried to cover a lot of that net, but he angled his car low. That gives Zeebs the opening he needs. Degree Esports do have a 2-goal lead at this point, halfway through Game 4, and again, Midwest Mafia struggling with that consistency. If they can't get off to a good start, things really do go downhill for this side. That confidence really does depend so heavily on how they start a game. They'll need a goal soon. That's a great shot from Typical. They will get their goal soon. As soon as I curse them, it's V-Bell out to Typical. Just again, a well-placed shot in between the defenders. And Midwest Mafia. They have 2 minutes, 27 seconds to get another one. Is that goal going to set them forward? Again, as I said, now they have a goal. Now they have some sort of score. That make them a little bit more confident. Again, this team plays well when they are confident. Typical. 1-on-1. The 50 wick gets, but Getz will pinch this one away from the danger. Although a demo by Typical. V-Bell could not see Instinct waiting there, but he will still get the dribble around him. Now Getz is waiting for him. V-Bell past Getz. Now the bump. Typical. A little away from the back wall to set up Owen, but couldn't shoot. V-Bell is the target. But again, it's just a little too light. A little too many touches there. The Midwest Mafia Degree Esports waiting and recovering into those positions. As again, Midwest Mafia trying to be a little bit more deft with their touches. I feel like they're trying to do a little too much at times. I want to see them simplify their gameplay. Just go for it at times. You never know what you're going to have as long as you throw that ball on net, but Degree Esports, again, that defense continuing to allow them to have games like these. Most teams, you can't expect to win with 2 goals against Midwest Mafia, but that defense of Degree Esports is putting in extra work. Midwest Mafia, oh, they may have just panicked on that one. Instinct will regain the 2-goal lead. As what happened here? V-Bell didn't have that read, and Owen took his time. Instinct caught him out. And again, Midwest Mafia, it just feels like if they can't get the goal early, they really do fall apart from there. As Typical, trying to get one off the kickoff, or at least trying to get things started up the kickoff. Again, Degree Esports. The fact that they scored first is what has set them on this path, and may as well see a Game 5 soon enough. As Typical trying to deny that chance. Zeebs will block Midwest Mafia at this point, throwing players upfield, but they are not winning the challenges. But again, Instinct. Owen wouldn't get much as Getz was in the way. Now he'll get this challenge too. Placement in the midfield. Zeebs! Almost what would have been 4-1 for Degree Esports. Instinct now. Still trying to set it that way, but again it's blocked. Midwest Mafia though cannot rely on their defense. They've got to get upfield and they have to do it soon. But they're running out of boost, running out of hope here in Game 4. Instinct. Zeebs wasting every last second, and yes, it will be Champions Field where this series will be determined. Once again, Degree Esports Black hold on to their lead. Their defense comes up clutch. 6 saves in total. Only 7 shots from Midwest Mafia this game. A much weaker performance than what we've seen before from them. And now the pressure gets to these players. Game 5, Champions Field. Midwest Mafia Black, the 2-time Masters Series champions. There's a chance here that the newcomers in Degree Esports will give them a Week 1 loss. Week 1 loss that I didn't expect at all. This team has come in so consistently, won so many seasons, but not without their difficulties in the first week of action. Again, last season they never lost in Week 1. The season before they did, though. It was at a Game 5 to the Goon Squad. What will they have here in Game 5? Been a while since they've lost in Week 1 in the Masters Series. Champions Field. Degree Esports Black. Do they have what it takes to take this series and to knock the crown off the champions this early? Typical. Looking to get things started. Midwest Mafia Black always need that first goal to really get their confidence going. And in this game of all games, they desperately need it. As a headlock on that back wall, we see how long those players hold it. They didn't hold it at all. They didn't want to take any chances in a 2v2. Midwest Mafia. Again on defense. As gets. First touch goes over typical. Owen will return. V-Bell, just a little boost. And it's all he needs to get that ball away. Owen now. I didn't get around gets. Typical has it though. The shot is on. And nobody's home. Midwest Mafia Black. First goal on game 5. And just an awkward heavy touch from Getz. Instinct was directly behind him, not covering the goal. And that is an easy one for Midwest Mafia Black, but it was so desperately needed here in Do or Die Game 5. Zeebs, looking for a return answer. Getz. Out on, Midwest Mafia Black, don't flinch. And they'll go upfield themselves. Zeebs. Oh, tripped up by Owen, who will allow typical now. Finding his captain, it's V-Bell. Instinct. Great first touch, but in comes another challenge from Owen. Midwest Mafia up early. V-Bell, oh, he almost got bumped in midair. Surely that would have been goal 1 for Degree Esports had they connected. As Midwest Mafia again just sitting very back, very far in that backfield, relying much more heavily on heavy clears, on passing up the field, and not giving away the ball. And well, that clock will certainly be what they're looking at for the rest of this game. It's a very different playstyle than what we're used to from Midwest Mafia. Is it nerves? I have a feeling a lot of it is nerves. And we're seeing Degree Esports. Their defense is no joke. Midwest Mafia doesn't want to take a single chance against this team and give up what is their lead at this point. Playing it back this far, it's going to give Degree Esports Black so many opportunities. Typical, looking for another clear. Owen's already up for it, but... And Degree Esports quick to respond. V-Bell. Instinct, oh, he earned the wrong way, but he will be back for his teammate in Getz. And they'll go upfield again. Halfway through Game 5, only 1 goal scored. It may be the goal that matters, but Degree Esports holding the offense for now. What can they make of it? That's not the touch that Zeebs would have wanted. He wanted to find that up to the corner. Gets now. Zeebs can't get to that challenge. Midwest Mafia, now it's their chance to hold offense and their chance to waste out time. But that clear from Zeebs, he'll be there as well. Second touch is good! Zeebs! Oh my! Straight to himself. The self pass connects, and it's perfectly slotted home. The power behind it, Degree Esports Black have another. And this one, their first in Game 5. It's tied things up. Now a fake kickoff, but V-Bell on it next. Midwest Mafia, quick to look for one back. They've got to play upfield a little bit more, so one thing they didn't want was that goal against them. The midfield again. Zeebs, full tank of boost to work with. He's got the ceiling and instinct. Say he'll go for that ground pinch, easily kept away by Midwest Mafia. As they'll challenge once more, it's Owen. V-Bell. Gets. Wasting no time to clear that ball away. Midwest Mafia feeling the heat right now. Degree Esports turning up the temperature. As the offense gets scarier and scarier, the time winds lower and lower. Where's the shot? There it is, in front! Oh, Instincts missed it! It was wide open! That's what could have been the game winner. And yet Midwest Mafia the way, typical! Could not get the flip reset around Zeebs. Another chance though, V-Bell, Owen, he's got his chance, another open net miss. Midwest Mafia can't score, they'll fill this one mid. No shot on the end of it, V-Bell, without enough boost to challenge. Midwest Mafia, holding on, V-Bell! Oh! A true captain's effort! It's V-Bell! It's Midwest Mafia Black 2! Degree Esports Black 1! And in Game 5, the pressure on. It's on Degree Esports Black! They'll need to get 2 now! Off the kickoff! Owen sinks it! And Midwest Mafia Black Are those the goals that send this series in their favor? And to take home their first victory in Season 15. Half a minute. Now on the clock. The Esports Black have to throw themselves upfield, but they can't do it. Typical with another. And this game has fallen apart. Midwest Mafia Black. Surely that's the goal, to take this victory and to secure it. The Esports Black win an effort they bought, but this game will not be theirs. The two-time champions will continue to lead in this league. At this point in time, only a formality. Midwest Mafia Black will take this series on Champions Field. A difficult start to Season 15. I've mentioned that the competition has only gotten better. Yet even then, Midwest Mafia still know how to play at the top. As soon as this ball hits the ground, they are the winners. Midwest Mafia Black, a Game 5 victory here in Week 1 of the Masters Circuit. Esports Black, though, what a start, what a message here. Not only do you take the two-time champions to Game 5, but you look pretty good doing it. I only really think that this kind of gameplay, surely they'll be able to take down most other opponents in the circuit. But for now, we'll just have to wait for future weeks. Game 5. Congratulations to Midwest Mafia Black. What a series. Look, get our schedule here. One more time here before we go to our next match. Evo Astro out of Team Evo Golden Esports Oblivion is a series we'll have to end off this night. A very late match, but we'll see if we can get an interview here with Midwest Mafia. Oh, they're probably down for it, so we'll get to chat with them a little bit before we go to our next series. Again, Evo Astro and Golden Hour Esports Oblivion. Yeah, good time in the Rocket League Splash Series Tsunami Cup, so we're going to see some pretty good action over there. As joining us here is Typical. Welcome in, Typical. Two-time Blackline Championship Series Season 15 champs here, Midwest Mafia Black. Starting off Season 15 the way they wanted to, but it did go to Game 5. How are you feeling? How does it feel to be back in the Masters Series?
Feels pretty good. So actually, I just joined the team just before the season. So I'd never actually played in BLCS before, but it feels good to finally play in BLCS.
It does. I mean, you know, does this team's reputation really put any pressure on you? You know that this team has won a ton before, and is currently the current champions. Does that put any pressure on you to perform at your level?
I mean, it puts a little bit, but my teammates are goated, so I just rely mainly on them to do their stuff, and then I hopefully try and play my game just the way I want to.
You mentioned as well, you trust in those teammates, you trust in their knowledge, their expertise. That Game 5 was tough, though. This Degree Esports team, very new to this scene, I believe, and you guys had to go down to Champions Field. Yeah, it felt like Midwest Mafia Black had some issues with consistency. Do you want to comment on any of that, what happened during the series?
We only had half a game of casual to warm up.
Oh, no wonder. That will do it. Most teams usually have scrims beforehand. Midwest Mafia Black decided to forgo that.
Yeah, that, and we were making fun of Vivel's car mid-game.
I see. So Midwest Mafia Black, seems like you guys may have not taken this series so seriously. A lot of common sense.
We just try and have fun.
Well, I don't blame you for that, but going to Game 5, did you know? I'm sure the seriousness was back on. You got to take me through Game 5 because that was a true battle. Really, only at the end of that game you guys were able to take over. What was kind of the feeling you had when that second goal came through? Because that goal came late. That goal kind of set off the rest of the match to go your way.
Honestly, whenever they started scoring, we kind of just kept saying that we got this, we got it. Like, we're not one of those teams that wants to lose ever, so we always try and keep the momentum up or the vibes up in the chat. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand that entirely. And again, you know, this Midwest Mafia Black team, a lot of pressure on them. But a week one that, at the very least, it's a win, right? You guys are gonna be pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
My headset's is having issues. That's fun. I'm gonna remove my headset cord because that has been having issues with me all day. But again, before you guys before you leave, before you kind of do whatever you want, and go celebrate with your team, what are your plans this season? I know you're new to Black Line. Do you have anything that you're looking forward to? Is there anything that you're looking to do here this season? What's the goal for you at least on Midwest Mafia Black?
Just to get better with the team, hopefully, and get further in RCS quals. Hopefully, win this too. Just get better as a team, really.
Well, yeah, nothing much like just improving overall. Well, again, thank you so much for joining. Typical 3-2 win for Midwest Mafia
Thank
Black
you for having me.
in Game 5. Before you leave, Typical, we always have a shout-out segment. And here, you get to have yours. So, any shout-outs you have, anything you want to say before we'll go to our next match?
Yeah. First of all, shout out Vbel and Owen. Some of the best teammates ever. Shout out Citrus, the best org owner, and all of the Midwest Mafia crew. And yeah, thank you for casting also.
Of course, it's not the first time I've seen this roster on this stream, so I'm happy to see you guys again, and hopefully we'll see you again in future weeks. But for now, Typical, and to the rest of Midwest Mafia Black, congrats on your win. Good luck in future weeks. Hopefully we'll see you then.
Yep, hopefully. Thank you.
No problem, as that was Typical there, Midwest Mafia Black, turning in for a fun post-series presser. Our next match is in the Rocket League Splash Series, so we'll be moving to that very, very quickly. We'll be... Oh, I gotta make sure I load in the rosters. 1 sec. There we go. Evo, Astro, Golden Esports, Oblivion. We'll see you then. One last series tonight, everyone. One last series on the Sportiest stream. Hopefully everyone has been doing well. We are back again with one more match. Evo Astro, Culinary Sports. Oblivion will be that series here. But the Rocket League Splash Series Season 6, sponsored by, and I gotta always put up a list for this because there's a million sponsors. GearsOn.tv, Invisible Entertainment, Land 7 Gaming, Heady Scarf Game, Purchase and Resell, and Claim to Fame. So support all those sponsors. They've been here for a very long time. They've all been here since Season 5, so go support them if you guys can, as we gotta get a Tsunami Cup match here. GZ3 and up. Evo Astro, but a Team Evo. Put in Karma, Minty, Fatu, Cairo, Culinary Sports, Oblivion with Nova, Beast, Noe, and Cloud, as we actually have seen Minty before on Evo Astro. We've seen this roster, they haven't changed all that much since we last saw them. Of course, you saw Culinary Sports Oblivion, we have just saw Culinary Sports on the stream go to Game 5 against Mach 10 Academy. And when it was Culinary Sports Sunrise. That was literally yesterday. So, we've gotten to see Golden Arrow already. Yeah, but that's the team that we are more familiar with. This is their Tsunami Cup team. This one looks like a Game 5. Well, if we take a look at our schedule, we've already seen a Game 5. Midwest Mafia Black going to Game 5, taking on Degree Esports Black. Other side, we have Egoist beating Redwater 3-1. Of course, we got this match. Tommy is saying Game 5. It's a late match. We could be here for a while. I'm all for it, though. You know me. I love being up late. It's my thing. So I have no problem. I have no problem staying up late. This kind of stuff, it's enjoyable to me, at least. Again, we'll have to wait on these teams as soon as they get on in to get things started. Let's get that prediction poll up for all of you out there who are still up. If you are still up, thank you very much. It means a lot to me. Fire versus Egoist is going to be the game of the season, but we just saw Egoist on the stream. A little shaky, it was very close, but overall a very solid team. They've got a really good counterattack, which will definitely be interesting. As also, thank you for the follow, V-Bell. I know he followed like 15 minutes ago, but thank you for following. I didn't get to see you during the break. But welcome in anyways. Again, we've got Evo, Astro, Culinary Sports, Oblivion. Hello, Zach. And hello, Karma. As, again, we're waiting. That's the match of the season. I hope it will be. That was a great series. Again, we got to see Egoist earlier. They, again, looked a bit shaky. Overall, a pretty new roster, but... And they had a ton of issues earlier today playing up against Ardynx. But, again, their counterattack's pretty solid. If they improve a little bit, they could definitely be a solid team. I mean, Golden Esports versus Pirates on a bot. I need to get to see that match, too. Golden Esports. I heard good things about that roster. But for now, again, we'll... getting the series up and running very soon. Evo, Astro, Culinary Sports, Oblivion, obviously with it being week 1. We'll be waiting on how these teams will play for the rest of the season before I can really make any major judgments. We have seen Evo, Astro, this team definitely make some pretty good moves. They've been at this level for a while. But also is going to be a factor, and this is how late it is. It's a very late match. I'm pretty tired. We'll see how it is. The second is going to switch flow. Yes, GHG does have 2 matches. Does have 2 teams. In the Cyclone Cup, which, again, a very new org in the scene. Well, not new org in general. I've actually been on this org before. I played for them in the past, but new to RLSS. Playing with a ton of rosters, so see how they do here. Of course, GHG take both games. Zach, I think you underestimate how good Pirates are. I know you don't, but you definitely underestimate a little bit on how good Pirates are. They won last season, and they won undefeated. So this, I will say that the competition this season is a lot tougher. But even then, Pirates on a bot still the #1 overall team in Cyclone. Although I will be waiting to see when they do get their first loss. I feel like this season is a season where it will happen, though. There are a good amount of teams that could take them down. And a team of Nightja, Lev, and Pigeon should do pretty well because they win all the weeklies. So maybe they should do pretty well, even not in the weeklies here in the RLSS Cyclone Cup. Again, we'll wait on those teams. See, and again, we hopefully will get to see them a lot more this season. I know we're not going to get to see them week 1. Their matches tomorrow. It's a bit too early for me, but which is interesting because actually an hour before the first match we actually will have, which is at 6 p.m. Eastern. Yes, tomorrow's going to be very weird. We got a ton of matches, and probably more. There might be one more match scheduled tomorrow. We have a very booked schedule. But again, we'll wait on Again, I know for a fact they're playing tomorrow themselves against Affinity team. It's two Affinity teams. Affinity Apex. That'll be a very, very good opponent. So, although we're not gonna, again, we won't be able to get to see that series. I know it's on Xeon's stream though. Xeon2112. If you want to say hi to him, he'll be taking that match. I think that's the only match he'll be streaming tomorrow. He's got other matches I haven't really heard from him. But I know for a fact he has that match. It's super early, 5 p.m. Eastern. But if you want to get to see their start, pretty good place to start. As they again are taking on Juicy Bird King Ranny of Affinity Apex, the newest team for Affinity. And one I actually really like their logo. It's a nice red logo. Anyways, I'm talking about logos. Let's talk about this series. Evo Astro, Golden Esports, Oblivion, Tsunami Cup action here. And we'll wait on them as soon as they're here. Good to get things going. Again, we are just waiting for an update of some sort. We'll have GHE in the lobby very, very soon. They should be here any moment. If you all haven't already noticed, all your matches are best of 5. It's the regular season. You aren't going to be seeing any best of 7s here. Well, you might be seeing best of 7 soon for the Evo Champ Series if we get a couple matches there, which we could. But we'll have to see for that. Anyways, we're just waiting on Golden Esports Oblivion to join this lobby. Slondo, hey. How you doing, my friend? Good luck in your match for Golden Esports. Again, just waiting on them to join. I think they're probably in a warm-up match. But hopefully they'll be joining any minute here, and we can get this series underway. It's a pretty late match. I would like to get this thing started soon, because I don't want to be up too late. This match is already expected to go past midnight for me, so ready for that. Again, I'm fine with it. I'm used to this stuff, but I know a lot of you out there would love to go to sleep. Although actually, some of you I think are Pacific time, so you it's not that bad. It's like 8:30. Not a bad time to play. Again, we'll wait on Golden Esports. Hopefully, they'll be here in just a minute or two, and we'll get this series underway. As Evo Astro are here, they are waiting, so good on them. But Zach, how's GHE doing? I know you probably have a good idea of how they're doing. Are they like stuck in a match or something? Are they doing a scrim? I know scrims often can take a little bit over an hour. For when they start, teams usually like to scrim for about an hour before their match. They'll be in shortly. Good to hear. Thank you, Karma. At least someone is in contact with those teams. And well, hopefully they will be. We'll be here soon. Don't worry. Alright, thank you, Nova. Hello, Nova. By the way, good luck in your match. As I'm just waiting on this our final match tonight. Tsunami Cup. This one was scheduled earlier today, though, so pretty late schedule. But hey, we get to see more action from our LSS. I never complain about that. This league, I love to see this league, and this league, I think they like to be on my stream. From experience, I generally like to see these matches, so I'm all for it here. And we're just waiting on them to join. As soon as GH is here, we're getting this match going because it is again a late start for a series. Generally, I'm not up this late when it comes to streaming. Congratulations on high school. Of course, thank you, man. Yes, I have graduated and completed all my requirements. I literally completed the last one. Well, I completed it like a week ago, but again, it's been very nice. I'm happy that I've been able to do all that I have had to do. Get to go to college, and we'll see how that goes. As for now, right now I'm just anticipating Golden Esports. That's about it. I know, not that crazy, but maybe we get to see a good match. As again, Evo Astro here with Karma, Batu, and Minty. Golden Esports Oblivion hopefully will be here in just about a minute. And apologies on the delays here. But again, we have to just play patient here. But once they're in, we'll know. We'll be getting things going very shortly. Here's Evo Astro. I believe they played in ATS Legends Cup too. Could be wrong. Very sorry. Yeah, no problem about it, buddy. Don't worry about it. Yeah, they did, but they went 0-2. They did not play that night. I remember them playing in Women's Cup 2, or at least signing up for it. They didn't actually play. They forfeited their matches. But, again, we'll wait on... They're a new team? Hey, no problem, man. I get it. I know Golden Esports has a lot of new teams, though. That org kind of grew really quickly, really recently, so... Don't worry about the waiting. They do have a 15-minute countdown timer, though. If I'm not wrong. It's 15 minutes. So we'll wait on the 15 minutes. They're already about 5 minutes through that timer. Because you're playing with 2 subs. Well, that's also going to make things a bit interesting. You're not wrong about that. That's going to be strange for Golden Hour, although... And we'll wait on them. Nova, Beast, Nohe, Cloud. So, again... We'll give... Again, they have that 15-minute countdown timer to join, so... As long as you're in those within 15 minutes of match start time, we'll be good to get things going. Otherwise, it will be up to the discretion of Evo Astro. And knowing how late it is, I don't know if they're going to give much extra time. Hopefully they would. Most teams generally do, but it is pretty late. We'll wait on these teams to join on in. Evo Astro here already. Oh, they're a bit cold. I'm surprised they're still sitting around. Most teams usually don't sit around in the lobby for this long. Usually wait a little bit as... Again, we are just patiently awaiting. It's just creating suspense. Suspense. I can't speak. It's too late for me. Evo Astro, Golden Esports, Oblivion. The rest of 5. We'll see how close this one is. I mean, Tommy's saying it could be Game 5 material, but so could any serious Tommy, who is probably still watching this. If you are, Tommy, big dubs. I know you like to stay up late sometimes. He was supposed to be he was originally the one who was supposed to stream this match, but obviously a bit late for Tommy. He's a pretty busy person. Again, I wonder how this kind of waiting is going to work for Evo Astro, because they're going to be a bit cold now. They're kind of waiting for a while. They probably did some warm-ups beforehand. Obviously, for Golden Esports Oblivion, they're going to come in not all that fresh either. I mean, it doesn't sound like... Again, generally in teams are this late, it's not because they're playing over a certain amount of time. It's usually the exact opposite. It's because people aren't actually there, and they're off doing something, which happens a lot. It's a very common thing, so... Wait on these teams. As, Zach, by the way, if you haven't already sent info... hopefully... I'm assuming you have. You're the manager, after all. PC problems? Well, that'll explain it. Hey, no problem, Zach. Don't worry about it. You gave it? Good. To hear. As there's Cloud, Nova, and who's this last one? Z. Who's Z, RRN? Is, they shouldn't be joining. GHG is not playing to the rules. They should not be joining. They want to join that early. They just got here. Do you know who ZRN is, by the way? Zach. As we'll get the series on the way. I don't recognize ZRN. But I guess we'll get the series on the way. Evo Astro on the blue. GHG Oblivion, who just had to join a little bit prematurely on the orange. Did he not get added? Nope. He should not be playing. Oh, that's awkward. I can edit him in. So make a ticket. Zach, I'll edit him afterwards. How about that? But what name does he go by? Let me know. I can add him in. You'll have to make a ticket, send me his tracker, all that stuff. I can add him in for you. Here is GHG on the orange, and it's already goal for Nova. One in is... Oh, I just noticed the in-game overlay's on. We don't want that. ZRN, okay, is that like... How do you pronounce that? Usually most names have a pronunciation. I don't want to pronounce this one correctly. As, Golden Esports Oblivion up by 1 here, Evo Astro. Again, I've been waiting for a long time here. I don't know? Okay, well, I'll ask him myself. How about that? Here as Evo Astro to the corner. Minty. We'll try to put this one on. Cloud will be there to block, but... Oh, Astro, again, a bit of a slow start right now for these guys. Just, I think, trying to get themselves into it. Definitely not as frenetic as Golden Hour is right now. A lot less chaotic. A lot less trying to play with the pacing here. trying to slow things down. It's not really working so far, but GHG definitely trying to keep their offense underway as back pass will be caught by Nova. Karma. Nova. Now Mincy to clear this one back. Up is Fatu and Evo Astro looking to push up ahead. Here comes Mincy. That's to the net. A little awkward there for GHG, but they will clear the ball away. And it will be Karma. Will send it upfield again. Nova with the pinch away. Mincy to the back wall. Oh, a demo as well. It will cut across, but GHG again just sitting on the goal line. A very defensive start here for GHG Oblivion. When you are up by 1 goal, you're still trying to learn a lot about Evo Astro. Sometimes that's the gameplay you gotta go with, and well, so far it's worked pretty well. Minty now trying to bring this one back in. GHG not gonna be that easy to beat. As great save from Minty, but the follow-up, it's Cloud, and it's 2-0. GHE as we'll actually, I'm gonna ask and see if he wants to answer to how I pronounce his name. I'm sure he'll answer soon enough. So hopefully he's just on PC, but and Evo Astro. But right now, GHG just bring a very defensive playstyle, but doing against an Evo Astro team that just feels a bit slow, a bit sluggish here in game 1. As they'll look for more, and there you go. Zern is how you pronounce it. There we go. There you go. That's how you pronounce his name. And that's how I'll think for the rest of the series. Here is Evo Astro looking for offense. Karma, Minty. Up is Fatu. It's on. Oh, and a block. Cloud once again standing tall when his team needs him to. Like I mentioned, Zern and Cloud are subs. They're not really the starting roster here for GHG Oblivion. The week 1 was very tough for them to schedule. They didn't have a lot of great availability. So the play was subs, and it looked this good. A good start for GHG Oblivion. Although that defensive playstyle is not one that they can be consistent with. And you know, as time goes by, Evo Astro should be able to adapt to that playstyle. We'll see about that. For now, GHG currently holding that lead against Evo Astro. Fatu, though, gonna find another chance. Gets the bump on Zern. Cloud will be there first. Another great block from Cloud. And Evo Astro will go to their own backfield and start a new play as Karma. A pinch. Nova won't give him space. Cloud, another big challenge win. We'll go to the back corner here for GHG Oblivion. Still on their defensive back half is Nova. Oh, Cloud, a backflip in the wrong position, and it's Fatu! And it's Evo Astro. One back for Team Evo. GHE Oblivion. Still holding the lead, but Evo Astro have finally broken the deadlock. And that could definitely set them forth in this game. But a little over a minute to go, that clock does not lie. There is not very much time for Evo. And GHG trying to make quick work of this week 1 matchup. But Fatu finds Karma! What a shot! Saved by Nova! But it's another one! This one from Minty! Fatu! No shot on for Evo. They need to score on that chance. GHG was not willing to challenge them. And they'll have to go back to defense here. Karma beats! It's another one for GHG on the quick counterattack. And it's Nova to put it in. We've seen a lot of teams relying on the counterattacks recently. This is another one here from GHG. But again, it's working. It's not a playstyle that they're unused to. Now all they need to do is just hold out for the rest of this game, and well, it will start off in their favor. Game 1 will be theirs. But Minty off the kickoff. The bounce will go to Nova. As Evo Astro just off the post. And with that chance, if they get another one, Karma, Minty, at 50-50 will only be back to Zern. As Fatu will once again try to clear it away, try to get to Evo Astro somewhere, but oh, we're from Nova. Minty saved by Cloud, and that should end game 1. Evo Astro just a slow start. Oh, wait a second. 1 second left on the clock. Evo Astro not out of it just yet. Haven't given up hope here, but they're gonna need a great kickoff. Maybe a fake will be the strategy they go with. Doesn't look like it will be. Oh, they're sending everybody upfield, but it won't go their way. GHE Oblivion will take game 1. A lot of it due to Cloud, one of the 2 subs coming in, along with Zern. GHE. With the start just based on counterattacks, based on defense. But sometimes that's all you need to take those wins. You don't need to win by a ton. You just need to be able to win in the first place. As they'll keep things going here. Now Esports Oblivion. To keep themselves consistent. As we'll wait on Zern. Zern's actually having some connectivity issues, so hopefully we'll get Zern back for game number 2. As again, I know for a fact they're trying to fix it on the back end. But maybe that will do it. And we're still waiting here. It seems like Zern had a disconnect, which never a good thing to have that happen. So we'll wait on Zern to get back into the lobby and get ourselves going here. GHE Oblivion does lead by 1 game. As again, we'll have to wait a little bit, but once they get back, hopefully that will help us out a little bit. As again, GHE Oblivion leading the series, so timer has started for disconnects. Not fun to be in this situation. It seems like GHG's been having a lot of issues actually getting into this match based on disconnects. Again, we'll wait on Zern. Apparently the servers are down? Oh no, don't tell me the servers are down. Can someone in chat tell us, are the servers down? I might have to reset the series. As again, hopefully we're gonna get these teams back in. Would hate to have this series end this way. It sounds like he's gonna go to a reset here, so we're gonna wait a little bit on getting Zern back. Again, apologies for all the delays that we have right now. Not a good place to be here, as I'm gonna go back to the webcam screen. But an awkward week 1 match here between these two, so we'll wait on them for a little bit while we prepare for this next series. Evo Astro GHE Oblivion. And again, it's an awkward position to be in here for both these teams. Sounds like, again, we're going to get some... We have a bit of a reset here. GHE Oblivion having some issues actually getting everybody into the lobby. But, again, as soon as everybody's here, we'll be good to get things going. Just depends if we'll be able to get everyone in. As again, just some awkward timing for this to happen. Now again, we're having some issues with getting Zern back. If Zern doesn't join in time, we'll have to do some. We'll have to just cancel the series. I don't really want to do that, but again, hopefully we'll get Zern back in. GG have taken game 1. As again, I'm trying to see if we can get him back in. I don't want to have this series end like this. Not really what I want to have happen. So again, we'll wait here. And wait and get our updates very, very soon. Depending on the state of Zern, hopefully this match will continue. But again, that is a big question. As GG Oblivion, I don't think they have any other players. They're saying it's down. Yes, I do know that. I know they're saying that the servers are down. That might be an issue with Zern. Because we're still here. I can make this a party match. And, so I know there's been some issues with that. Now that again, we have Nova and Cloud is here. GOG cannot play 2v3, I believe, so wait on them getting a third player. I think they actually could play 2v3. It wouldn't be very interesting for them to do that. They wouldn't help them in this series. Again, we'll give them time to connect that third player. It could be something where we might have to do like a party match, or we could probably get or if Zern's in their party, we could get Zern to join in that way. At least for now, it seems pretty fine, but again, we'll wait and see if we can get Zern back in. Again, this could be a pretty long connection issue here, so again, I'll keep you guys updated as we go on. If you guys want to talk with me, I can always give you updates on our current situation. Right now, though, Zern has not reconnected. Timer for him to join back. What's up, Arl down? It sounds like it might be for Zern. Zern is having some issues. Oh, Zern's back in! Wait a second. Zern was having computer issues earlier. I think that's the same thing that's happening here. But Zern's back. Now we're just waiting on another player to join back in, which is Cloud. And we're also waiting on Nova. And I think they're both here. They are, so we got game 2 here. Whatever that was, I think Zern has having computer issues. He got to restart going. That has fixed his issues. This has been a scuffed series from the very beginning. But we're back. Game number 2. I know, it's been a while. GG Oblivion are up by 1, though. Evo Astro, well, no, that's not a good start. That's found the net. Nova will score. And I don't know if Evo Astro just wasn't ready for it. It didn't look like they really went for the kickoff they wanted to. Whatever that was, I don't want to see it again. But at least the issues have hopefully been resolved from here on out. GHE Oblivion. And starting off well, Zern. Up is Nova! And that's number 2! 12 seconds in, and even with all those issues, it doesn't seem like it's slowing them down. Golden Hour Esports Oblivion. And just look at that from Zern too. He got the bump on the back wall. Creativity where it's needed. The player who's had so many issues here, he's a player who isn't even on actually listed on the roster correctly. I guess either it seems like RSS may have forgotten to list Zern. I didn't know he was on the roster before today. What a weird match this has been. We started with a 7-minute delay before we got this series started. Obviously, we had a delay before game 2 with that disconnect, and we also don't even have. And also, Zern's an interesting player because I think RSS is supposed to be listing him on the roster, but they forgot to, or I don't know what it is over there. Hopefully, Zach is resolving that in a ticket. I know he's talking with the mods right now. I know we can get Zern added in, so hopefully we'll be able to do that here. Tommy, if you want to, no, you could probably deal with that ticket yourself. It's just been a weird match. It's been a very strange match, to say the very least. Because apparently Zern did sign up under this team, he just wasn't listed, which is a big whoopsies. But I don't know. It's you know what, at this point, maybe the series will see itself go to like a 10-minute OT and just be even longer. Who knows? At this point, anything can happen. But what is happening right now is GHG is currently keeping themselves in the lead and doing a lot better this game at holding that midfield. Evo Astro, again, still feels a bit sluggish, although that's a great demo, but Cloud will block it and prevent Minty from scoring. The follow-up, though, from Karma will be in the net. And well, that's one way to get your goals there, as demos rain through. GAG, I mean, they are just getting hammered right now. Evo Astro, they know it works, they know it will succeed. They'll continue to keep doing it as Zern off the kickoff. 50 on Karma, Fatsu. Minty, shot down, saves away as Nova. Little dribble as we'll have the dunk on Karma. Cloud on target, saved by Minty. Nova will go up himself, but Evo Astro continuing to just find clears when they need it as a shot from Karma. He'll be blocked away as Zern on the end of it. Nova. Fatu. Oh, good infield touches. He'll go straight to Karma, and he's got a good flick on it. Zern, though, off the sidewall. Minty continuing the offensive play. A team pinch from GAG. That will get rid of the pressure, although only a 1-goal lead. They're going to be on constant patrol to make sure they don't give up any more. As Minty, Cloud, Batu. Well, now Esports Oblivion. Continuing to hold the ball, but the offense itself is hard to come by. The shots aren't really going through easily as Hello Instinct, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. I know we got to see you earlier tonight. We've got a Tsunami Cup match with Evo Astro, Golden Esports Oblivion. GAG playing with 2 subs right now in this matchup, and yet they've taken game 1 here in week 1 of the Tsunami Cup of the Rocket League Splash Series. Evo Astro. Very late match for them, later than what they're probably used to. Having issues coping with this late time, as well as the various delays we had to get to this point. GAG hoping to go to triple match point. They're only 90 seconds away. It's Cloud. The back wall, Zern already up for it, but he's not going to get the touch. Nova will, but no shot on the end of that play. Instead, he'll head to the corner. No infield pass, and once again, GAG have to backtrack. Only a 1-goal lead, though, and again, they have to play defensively at this point. Giving up any opportunities to Evo Astro could really set them towards a path of a ton of issues. We've seen Evo Astro, they're doing a lot better, they're a lot more controlled right now than Golden Esports Oblivion. Their offense is a little bit better at pushing through, although time running out, they can't just be good at doing it, they've got to be amazing. They've got to be quick as well. As in field, Nova! And it's 3-1. Zern off the corner, just a beautiful pinch, and that didn't take very long. As Instinct's coming in to say, do these get posted as a video or something? Do I not have the command? Oh, you don't have a YouTube command. That's interesting. But yes, they do. The VODs always stay online for 2 weeks, as is, defined by Twitch. I have a YouTube channel, Sporty FC. If you guys want to see all VODs, all past streams, it's all there. All matches that I have ever streamed on this channel are there, along with a couple other streams that I have done in the past before I became a full-time caster. And yes, Instinct, your match will be on YouTube. Have a great time tonight. Of course, if you want to, I could link you that YouTube channel as well. As soon as this game ends, I'll get it to you here as Game 2 will go for GHG. Let me go get you to my YouTube channel. Now, don't leave Instinct, let me get it to you. Apparently I don't have a YouTube command, so that's a problem. Again, let me just get you my channel. Oh, you're out of here. You might as well watch the rest of this match. There you go. That is my YouTube. You can go and see there. Your video will be posted as soon as the stream's over, by the way. It's going to be posted. The entire VOD is going to be posted. So your match is going to be part of this VOD. It will probably be named Thursday, June 6th, 2024 casted matches. So there you go. That's probably what it's going to be posted as. We are now going to game number 3. GHG Oblivion, a chance to sweep Evo Astro. And hopefully we won't have any more tech issues out of this one. As we're getting confirmation that the fix has been made. for getting Zern added on. So now Zern is added on for the roster of GHE. So, good thing is, he is now a legal player, which, thank goodness. By the way, shout out to Ramad, Solnalo, and Soj, who were the ones that I'm almost certain were the ones that handled that. So, thank you both if you are watching. If not, well, thank you anyways. And Tommy, make sure to tell them that I said thank you. As GHE Oblivion now on Game 3 looking to sweep this series and end our night. This match has been surprisingly long for how few games we've seen played. GHE Oblivion trying to do it here is... Thank you for the follow, Big Shark. Welcome to the Spodia stream. Watching our final match tonight, Evo Astro. Golden Hour Esports Oblivion. Oblivion, a chance to 3-0 sweep their opponents in their Week 1 match of the Rocket League Splash Series, playing with 2 subs as well in Zern and in Cloud. Cloud has been a stand-up player, though, this series. There's another great save from Cloud. Evo Astro, again, have just not been able to acclimate well to the, late time that this match has had to start. And Golden Hour Esports Oblivion, well, they're more used to it here. When the new rosters in Golden Hour are looking to prove themselves, even though they're playing with subs, looking still very confident against Evo Astro. They definitely recognize that Evo Astro overall aren't a very fast team, and they can definitely play around that. But they won't get their chance there as Minty ripped that pinch away. It's a little Pig Shark. Again, thank you for the follow. Golden Hour Esports trying to win this one out, but all 3 players are pushed up a bit high there. We'll still have the clear, so no repercussions for that overcommit, but maybe they even got a chance on this one. Batu, though, avoids that bump attempt. Look for the pinch here as Minty just springboarded that one off of Zern. Cloud will be there first, and Golden Hour again just playing the patient game, waiting for the mistakes for the opportunities. Haven't come yet, but in time, opportunities will open up for them as Cloud. Second touch, oh my goodness! Nova could have been on the end of that too, but he had just not been there fast enough. He will still get around. That's open. Batu will return. Still the early challenge from Cloud. Karma. Minty. Challenge on by GHE as Nova. This one sent back. Zern. Still Zern looking for the heavy touch. Karma to clear. Golden Hour Esports Oblivion need the challenge more. Nova will win it. Evo Astro still hold the ball, and the keys to success. Their offense looked better at the end of Game 2. It's continued into Game 3. GHE Oblivion. And that sweep may not be so easy after all, as Zern, another save here as GHE. Running low on resources, Evo Astro have them on the back ropes, but the shots just aren't good enough. Golden Hour continuing to save them away as team bump. Batu should be able to take this one, and he will. GHE Oblivion really did make that chance themselves. As Nova, Zern, just Nova. He needs to know you can't rotate ball side like that, and that's the reason why you run into your teammates, you run into all sorts of issues. That was entirely preventable had that bump never occurred. And as I stated already, Evo Astro's offense has progressively gotten better this series. Reverse sweep, definitely not off the cards at this point. Not with what I've been seeing from Evo Astro. Was a couple whiffs. GHE Oblivion. A little bit jumpy right now, but will again be able to clear that ball out as Zern. Little infield touch, gets the bump on Karma. Cloud, Nova. Here's Nova, the pinch. Batu. Zern. Big clear. Karma's up. Nova's up too. But the shot won't fall, and you'll have to try a different approach as Zern bumped into actually helping out Evo Astro with that touch. Now he's demoed away. Will still find the clear though, as Cloud on the end of this one had a great defensive performance. Can he make it on offense too? Saved away. Nova. Cloud again. That one's on! And it is tied up at 1. 63 seconds left. GHE Oblivion. Even though this has been probably their weakest game so far, they are still looking solid. And really at this point, all they need is one more goal. A 3-0 sweep. Potential here for GHE, but their offense needs to shine. Zern calls this one. Karma will block. Minty will keep this one upfield, and Evo Astro trying to make some small passes here to work, but Fatu's whiff, and well, now Esports again can challenge, but they're a little bit high up. Zern will get back in time. But not a very quick recovery. Needs to rely on Nova. Cloud now. Still, it's Fatu. The shot! Oh, it could have gone in! Minty's got it! Golden Esports, Oblivion just aren't pushing up. They're clearing the ball, and it's going straight to Evo Astro. And Evo Astro will convert those. This series may be a lot longer than I initially expected it to be. Golden Esports, Oblivion have just not elevated their gameplay. Evo Astro have. But Zern, what a jump here! Back wall! Oh, he didn't need that second touch. He's accidentally hit it the wrong direction. GG Oblivion will still keep it, but I think Zern left that. That could have been a great chance to score. He'll go again, a second effort. It is read by Fatu. Nova busy with getting that demo in the backfield. As time runs low, GHG will look for one more chance. Maybe it's Cloud. Oh, he went for the flip reset. Would have liked to see him just go straight for the shot there. He had the last defender beat. And now Evo Astro just need it to hit the ground. It's Karma to do so. And we'll have game 4. Golden Esports Oblivion, I think, got a bit too cute that match. It felt like they weren't really engaged in their own playstyle. It felt like they haven't really elevated. You even saw at the end of that game, it just felt like they were trying too much. They didn't keep it simple, which is what works so well for this team. Evo Astro, again, have been able to get a little bit better every single game. Their offense has improved. Going into game 4, again, that reverse sweep is a real possibility at this point. We wait for Evo Astro to continue. See if they'll regain even more. GG Oblivion now, it's them who've got to prove themselves here, but gotta be able to do it. Good, consistent offense. We saw what they've been able to do last couple games. They have done it. Last game just felt like there was a step back for a team that had been making great strides forward. Evo Astro, again, they're definitely beatable here for Golden Esports Oblivion. It's up to Oblivion to do that. There's Nova. Get around a couple, but Fatu finds Karma. Karma finds Cloud, and Evo Astro, we're going to find a defensive standstill at this point. As GHG will hold the ball, but Zern, oh, what a dunk! That's not on target, but again, it keeps the offense for GHG. Nova trying a little tap down for Cloud, and Evo Astro not all too concerned. GHG, again, it just feels like they're going for so many convoluted ways to try to score, and so often the simple method is what really does work for them. Maybe this is where that method comes into play, but another great block from Karma. Zern will reach back on this one. That pinch gets around Cloud, but does also get away from the nets. Evo Astro can't score. Now Nova, dribble play. Karma's up early. Zern's the corner. Second touch. Cloud keeping it in the corner. Infield options there, but he may just go himself. Drop down. Fatu waiting under it. I'll try it again. Zern's first touch is heavy, and it is going to be Karma. A big dunk and a goal for Evo Astro. This series far from over, as Karma reads Zern like a book. 94 seconds into this game, and as I said, in game 3, reverse sweep really does feel like a very likely possibility here. I'm not just saying that because it can happen, because Evo Astro are playing like it will happen. Golden Hour, again, have got to improve just a little bit. Got to be just a little bit better. Our offense specifically has definitely ran into a standstill, has ran into a bit of a slump. And I think Evo Astro are fully aware of this. They're not going to be complaining. If that means it gives them the chance to take this series, they'll take it. Golden Hour need to push up, and maybe this is it. Zern's got the goal in sight, and he's got the shot to boot. It may not be the best way for GHG to get their goals, but they'll take them when they come. Great awareness from Zern to just know that he can just put that one on, and it sails into the net, tying this game. Halfway through, more goals sure to come. Evo Astro want to be the next ones on it. Oh, what a dunk though! Nova! No way! Oh, it's gonna find its way in! How on earth did Nova find that? Oh my! What a dunk! Nova! A little fortune maybe, but as I said, they'll take them when they come. A big dunk from Nova. It gives GHE Oblivion their first lead in quite a while in this series. That I'm sure they'll be taking happily. As Nova, wow, trying to make this free, looking for another dunk. Zern high above the bat, but it will be a set to Nova. And actually, Nova's gonna have a shot on this. Karma's got the block. That ball pings off the crossbar along with it. Golden Esports Oblivion continuing to just try to run around the field. At this point for them, it's just about keeping it simple, keeping it consistent, because that's what's going to work for them. Another challenge dunk. Zern coming up with that one up the sidewall. Nova with a very easy finish. And under 2 minutes to go, GHE Oblivion looking to run away with this game, but that kickoff's not going to be there in their favor. Nova will still have it though, and now low boost for Evo Astro. Nova one-on-one, the flick isn't good enough, but Zern may have a chance on this. Up high, Cloud, Nova, back wall. Zern wants this one, and he's caught Fatu in an awkward position, but so has his teammates. And it's actually going to go the other way. What a save from Zern off the post. Minty turning on. This is Evo Astro's chance to strike, because Cloud won't have a good touch on it. Karma. Fatu, no boost. Zern has this one, but needs Nova's help. Karma. Zern on the end of it. 80 boost, beaten by Fatu. And the intensity getting higher here. Evo Astro really is much, now is becoming situations where they have to score, have to get goals. GHE Oblivion. Golden Arrow have not won on this stream in a very long time. And this be their first in I don't know how many days. They're still searching. Karma. Fatu, what a touchdown. It's saved by Cloud. And Golden Arrow again, sending this one away as Evo Astro sending players up, but they can't get these shots. And time is running away from them. Nova continuing the challenges for GHE. Zern now met by Fatu. It's Nova. It's the net. Zern's kept it away from Karma, though, who almost certainly would have saved it. Golden Esports just trying to waste out time, but Fatu has the beat. Time still remaining. 5 seconds. Fatu has given Evo Astro hope. A quick breakaway chance. He gets past two. And the shot around Zern as the third. 5 seconds on the clock. Golden Esports Oblivion 5 seconds away from winning. Evo Astro just need one goal to take that chance away. The kickoff will go to Karma. Gets around one. Needs the shot, but it never came. Golden Esports Oblivion will win the series in 4. 2 subs, Zern and Cloud, and they came up huge in this matchup. Golden Hour will be your winners for the final match of the night. What an ending it has been. A night that has been exciting, has been very, very heavy on the pressure. And for Golden Hour Esports, a win that's not come soon enough for them. Again, we saw Sunrise lose to Mach 10 Academy in Game 5. We saw Sunrise play against New Age Bandits. I don't think they won that match either. And that was back in April. Again, it's been a very long time before we've seen another, win. Again, it has been such a long amount of time before we had to see GHE win. They, again, have not won often on this stream. At least recently. Battle for winning has been tough. Again, I think again, I'm trying to see the last time we've seen them win as an org. But for now, again, what a win. GHE will take it. 3 games to 1. It was a little awkward the way they had to do it. I mean, you bring in subs, it's never always a fun position. But again, win is a win. They're not going to complain how those wins come. Again, I'm checking to see when the last time they may have won on this stream. May have actually not even been this year. It may be that long ago. Checking, I know they had a match on January 7th, I think. Again, I'll check and see if we can get an answer for all of you. Let's see, when was the last time we've seen Golden Arrow win on the stream? It might have even been April of last year. I am gonna find out that answer for all of you. It has been a very long time for GHE. Again, it might have been April of last year. So again, I'm gonna check, get an answer to all of you as soon as I can. But man, what a night it has been. If we take a look at our schedule, it has been a 3-1 win for Egoist. No sweeps, by the way, tonight, which is pretty nice to see. No sweeps. No strange matches, I guess. But again, what a match. Egoist 3-1 over Redwater. The Midwest Mafia Black in a Game 5 victory, and then obviously GHE Oblivion having just won in a Game 4 as well. Again, congrats to Golden Arrow on that last win. I'm going to check and see. Well, 18th of last year was the last time was a time before we saw them. April 18th. Let's see, did we... Oh, by the way, thanks for the follow as well. Nova coming in as well. Big Shark came in. Or PKG Shark. Instinct followed. Thank you all so much for the follows as well. It's been an amazing time to see all of you guys here. I know for a fact we got to see... Let's see, we got to see GHE Premier recently as well. I know we've seen them get their wins. Might have been the last time I saw them was when GHE Premier beat Dark Falcons over a year ago. It has been a very long time, but I think the last time we saw Golden Arrow Esports win on the stream was when GHE Premier beat Dark Falcons. That was when? What day was that? April 27th. Hello, Nova. Well, you're saying you're doing well? I'm happy to hear that, Nova. April 27th. Man, that is a long time ago. "407 days. I think that's how long it's been since we've had a GHE win. Oh, the curse has been broken. What a way to end it. Congratulations to Golden Hour. You're the newest team. Well, congratulations. You broke a year-long curse for GHE to get wins. So, you're doing something that GHE has had issues with. Well, again, good job on that. As a raid here, who's live that we could raid? That good idea. Let's go Who's live that I think would be? There's like no casters. I usually rate casters first, but there's no casters live at this point. Thank you for casting us. Of course, Nova. Congrats on your win. Yeah, we're gonna raid here. Thank you all so much for joining the Sportia stream here tonight, everybody. An amazing rest of the night. Take well. We'll be around tomorrow for more action, but for now, have a great night, everybody, and sleep well. We'll see you again very soon.